always have to come in a little bit late. Can't get copyright struck, all right? Look, I still need to make I was gonna say fat stacks off the stream, but it really is like $5. But hey, $5 is $5, dude. Yeah, you gotta make those those $5, man. Do you want to see a game that I've been playing recently? Do you want to check out a game? Like, look, the YouTube guys won't know. They were too late for this, but do you want to see a game I've been playing recently? So I got this advertisement, right? And I'm not sure if it was legit, but like, this company reached out to me and they were like, do you want to do a video on Ant Legion? Something in the like Heart of the Swarm or something like that. And I was like, I can't tell if this is legit, but let me check out this Ant Legion game. I've been playing it for a whole like 2 hours. I'm not gonna lie, it's not like fun enough for me to legitimately make a video on it, right? I don't think I would do that, but it is just hilarious to be like, all right, my little buddies, go kill this beetle. Go mess that guy up. And I mean, it's literally just like Clash of Clans, but ants. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh yeah, you had like normal ants, but now you got ants with wings, and I'm like, oh man. No, I'm not gonna do the sponsor thing for it. It seemed kind of dodgy anyway. It seemed a little dodgy anyway. But it was one of those things that I'm like, man, you know, let me go check that out. Let me go see. Because sometimes I get reached out to things and I'm like, I'm not gonna cover that. Like, there's some games like Reverse 1999. Like, I was like, oh, I really like how this game looks, and so I was like, okay, I'll do the video for you guys. I was like, I like this game. It's fun enough. I just unfortunately don't have the time to play it as well. Like, I want to. The events I have played for the game were really fun. I just don't have the time. But I'm like, okay, well, at least I know about it. I have like some knowledge on it, because I would like to broaden horizons a little bit with other games. Like, I've been trying to think of a way to do like Star Rail stuff, and maybe I'll do stuff on Zenless Zone Zero. Maybe Grace Howard is pretty hot, so it'll be determined on that. Mr. Composite Card himself, see, he knows. Oh, speaking of other games that I've been trying recently, because Yuck keeps posting it in the Discord, and I was like, you know what? I will give it a try. So I downloaded Blue Archive yesterday, and I was like, okay, let me give this game a try and see how it is. The gameplay's kind of fun, but it gives me a very uncanny feeling.
Duelist won in the end.
No, my sound alerts aren't on. JC, thank you for the 14 months. FGO, please. What? I didn't even get to read the full message. Dude. I just saw JC. He's like, all right, here you go. Yeah, I was like, oh, let me thank the guy for the sub. And then I couldn't even read the message. You know what, JC? Partly your fault. Too long of a message, man. You know I can't read. But I was trying it out.
Duelist won in the end.
Yo, the 36 months. That 3 years? 36 months, that's 3 years? Ooh, that's kind of crazy. 3 years is kind of nuts. I can't believe I've been streaming on Twitch for 3 years. But yeah, it gives me like a very uncanny feeling. Like, it's super weird. Like, currently I'm re-rolling because I'm trying to just see the characters that are in the game to see if there's anybody I'm particularly interested in. But it's really weird. It has like this Arknights post-apocalyptic world, but all the characters are like super cutesy, and it has like hip-hop music in it. It's really strange. It gives me like a very uncanny feeling. So I don't know if I'll stick with it, but I at least wanted to try it. I think it is on the onus of me to try out other like gacha games or whatnot. Rico, thanks for the follow, man. I'm new to the quick. I don't have Cast with Scotty. Who's a good third support to pair with double Summer Scotty? Oberon works pretty well. If you got Oberon, that guy works out pretty well. He's a little good. I don't know if you've heard, but he's a little good. If you don't have anybody else, you could, like, if you're having issues looping, like your refund is bad, you could use Paracelsus, like, initially and plug him out for that extra NP gain. If you need a little bit of extra battery and NP gain, Asclepius is always really good. If you just want more damage, I mean, you could plug suit in like a waiver or something. Quick is kind of weird because they don't have, like, it really is just Caster and Ruler Scotty. You could maybe use like Wu, the original assassin one, like that kind of works. But Quick is definitely hurting for, it's not like Arts, all right? Arts where it's like, oh, you don't have Castoria? Well, here's Nero Bride, here's Zhufu, here's Asclepius, now here's Caster Gil. You know, they just throw you a whole bunch of options. Ridiculous. You don't really have that with the other card types. What was I doing with this? Why do I have Lancer Artoria? What Berserker was I fighting? Oh, yeah, I used her to blow up the tree. That's right. That's right. That's what I was doing. I was like, dude, why do I have Caster Artoria out here? Blue Archive is more of a fun and relaxed story. Yeah, that kind of seems like that, but I'm getting hints of war crimes happening in the background. Like, it's very uncanny, because in like the initial story, one of my dudes got shot, and they were like, ouchies, like, I can't believe that person shot me. And I'm like, do you not care that you got shot, man? I was like, do you not, you got shot, bro? Are you good? They're like, yeah, I'm perfectly fine. I'm like, okay, this is very strange. Yeah, it is a Morgan moment. Dude, I can't believe I'm almost done with Herc. I should really do the rest of his skills. But the thing is, like, I'm just getting Herc's Bond CE just so I have it. I'm never going to use him because I don't really do soloing. It's just not something that I find, like, as fun. Yeah, I just use Leonidas a lot. I just like Leonidas as well. Look, I was already a Leonidas truther before we got the anime, alright? I still like this dude. Because I remember coming into his profile, because there's just a certain point where I wanted to, like, figure out all the lore for all the dudes. And I was like, dude, he can summon all 300 guys? And it gives you, like, all the lore and stuff, like for what he does in Babylonia. And I was like, dude, this is sick. So when people are like, oh my god, Leonidas is so cool, I was like, alright, I feel justified. People are finally learning that this guy is the GOAT. Let's use pots. Why not? I don't care. I'm currently playing Lego Star Wars. I think the first game that I ever 100%ed, it wasn't Lego Star Wars, but it was Lego Batman 2. And man, I have good memories with that game, man. Who do you think is the best AoE buster? Like, for most bang for your buck, probably Kukulkan. Kukulkan probably just gives you the best of everything. She does a metric... I can't say that, because I realize I'm also streaming on YouTube, and Susan Wojcicki will punch me in the nards. Okay, she does a metric dump truck amount of damage. How about that? She does a dumpy amount of damage. She's really good in challenge quests. I mean, and then she's just got, like, technically support, because she can dump the 50% battery on somebody else. So if she's like, nah, I don't need it, you could just give it to somebody else. Drops the dumpy. No, like, I think Arjuna Alter is, like, probably better for farming. It's a little, like, kind of an issue, though, is that Arjuna Alter does require you to have Oberon, because he only has a 30% battery, and I do think that is technically a negative, because that's asking somebody to find, like, 2 limited supports that don't come around that often, as opposed to just getting 1, you know? I do think that's something to consider. Because, like, take for instance, say if I pulled Koyanskaya right now on my main JP account, I still couldn't use, like, some of the 30% battery servants. Like, I couldn't use Gilgamesh or anything because I don't have Oberon. And I think that is a negative for them. What's my gift for 3 years? Look, I told you, I started, well, I'm trying Blue Archive out, alright? You kept telling me to try it, and I was like, there you go. That's your 3 years gift. I'm trying a game. Did you abandon your JP? No, what are you talking about? You should watch Dawn to Dawn when it airs in October. Let me look this up. Dawn to Dawn anime. What's this? What the? What in the goofy? Big mouth looking? I don't know, man. I don't know about all that. Is gonna be so far. I don't know, man. After Jujutsu Kaisen, I can't, bro. Although, I will say, even though I don't think Jujutsu Kaisen is, like, super great, I do love the discourse around the show. Like, dude, is this a spoiler? Alright, if you're a JJK anime-only watcher, leave for, like, 5 minutes, okay? Leave for 5 minutes. Get out of here, leave. Scoot, 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 scoot. Get out of here. Go away. I'm about to drop big spoiler, alright? Alright, they all gone? They all left? They'll be back in, like, 5 minutes? Okay. The fact that, like, Nobara is back, and then the minute that happened, everybody went from, like, oh, dude, you know, like, the next Sukuna is Mahito, right? Like, he's the next Sukuna, and then immediately turned around and were like, oh my goodness, bona fide fraud. I was like, dude, there is no loyalty in this fandom. Like, you know, like, if you were around, like, watching and reading Bleach when that was coming out, if you were, like, say, a Toshiro fan, you were a ride or die of Toshiro, right? Like, if he did something fraudulent, you were like, nah, that's still my goat. You know, if you were a Kenpachi fan, you're always a Kenpachi fan, right? You don't waver. You got loyalty to characters, right? Right, like, if you like Byakuya, even when he died, you were just like, yeah, but you know what? At least he went out with a banger line, you know? Stuff like that, you know, you have that loyalty to your characters. You know, even me, like, Gin, one of my favorite characters, Aizen, one of my favorite characters, bro is strapped to a chair, and I'm like, yeah, but look how goated he is, strapped to the chair, alright? Look how funny it is. He's in that chair, he can beat up everybody. Doesn't matter. You find a way to make it look more goated, right? But then JJK turn on a dime. Like, Yuji will do something, and people are like, oh, that's kind of cool, and then immediately turn around and be like, actually, that's kind of lame. It's just like, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. It's so insane. I'm like, there's just no loyalty at all to characters. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, literally, my friend Lucky, he was like, look, JJK might not be a good series, but it's all about the agenda. And I'm like, okay, well. I was like, okay, bro, if that's how it is. Who's the best single target in the game? Again, fairly subjective, but I'm curious about your opinions. Draco, Kenshin, Berserker Castoria, the Count of Monte Cristo, and CL or EX. CL is still a little too new. CL is really good, though. See, this is also why I have the side JP account. Because, like, I'm not going to pull on that banner anymore on my main account. I got Dobra. I'm dipping, you know, I'm done pulling. But so I have the side account, so like if I want to use other servants, I could just hop on that one and test them out. And I'm really excited to test in UCL because she looks really good. Count of Monte Cristo is really good. Draco's really weird because I don't know if she's like best single target material because Draco is pretty much ride or die, depends on who she's fighting. Because of her beast typing. Like, her beast typing is so insanely good. Because not only is she, like, a pseudo-berserker against the 7 main classes, but she also has power mod against them. So when you're fighting those dudes, you eviscerate them. Like, you kill them into the sun. I mean, I'm talking, like, NP1, just the normal Black Grail you got from Anniversary, doing upwards of, like, 1,000,000 damage on enemies. Like, it's redonkulous. Outside of event, no power mod needed, no Oberon needed. You're just destroying people. But then when you're not fighting those guys, you know, she's all right, you know? Like, she's like, she's okay. But then it is, yeah, see, using both Draco and Berserker Castoria, I do like Berserker Castoria more in the way that she's just kind of good everywhere. You bring her to a CQ, she's good. You bring her to farming, good. Having multiple power mods, always going to be good. Giving solemn defense to everybody. I mean, once you guys get to use her in arts teams, or if you play on JP and you have used her in arts teams, it's ridiculous. Because having not only Castoria, but then your DPS just throwing around solemn defense all over the place, it's nuts. It's ridiculous. I was just getting finished in 5 chapters. 3 chapters now, actually. Second banner for JP, 28th. Should be the 28th. Iori. Okay, look, I'm sorry, but Iori's really good. He's probably the best single target saber. I could say that with some pretty good confidence. He's got that going for him. Alright. He's pretty good. Give him that, alright? We'll give him that. I'm assuming you're talking about Ruler Kagetora. Ruler Kagetora is just really nice. I don't really have anything bad to say, but like maybe the bad thing about her is that she's a ruler class. Like maybe I would have preferred her to have more of an offensive classing. Or just maybe like a main classing so she could get like more super effective options out there. But being a ruler also makes her kind of bulky, which I like going into CQs. Like, she just lives hits that other servants wouldn't live. She kind of feels like a fixed Amakusa. Like, Amakusa struggles with damage because he's, like, lacking a power mod 1, but ruler's also not generally an offensive classing, right? Like, originally it's supposed to be very defensive. And so I think he's a product of that early ruler class design, but I think she kind of perfects that. Draco or Tiamat is a weird question. Oh, because you're talking about for the collab. I think it really comes down to who you want or need, because they're both really good. I mean, you're not losing either way. I mean, in the same way that Draco hits like a truck, Tiamat hits like a truck. She could do Black Grail farming. Like, I think she almost takes the problem that Arcoid has right now. Obviously, Arcoid got fixed with the new Append skill update. She really benefited from that. But Tiamat kind of takes that, and instead of being, like, married to Black Grail, like Archetype Earth is, where you pretty much need to use it. It's not like a perk that she has. It's kind of something you have to do, especially at lower NP levels. But Tiamat kind of just takes that and excels with it, because she hits really hard. And then her alter ego classing is... I've started to view it more as a benefit and just look at them as like pseudo berserkers, because most nodes aren't mixed class nodes. Most of them have like one class type. So you just bring her to stages that you need. So if you need a really good AoE, you get Tiamat. If you need a good single target, you go with Draco. Draco's a little more rare than Tiamat because they kind of skimp out on her on GSSRs for whatever reason. So if you're worried about not being able to get her for that reason, you can maybe go for Draco on like the rare side of things. But they're both ridiculous. I was lucky enough as a free-to-play on JP to get them both. Although I say free-to-play, but I do the GSSRs, right? I can't turn down a good deal. I know a good deal when I see one. $15 for a free 5-star when that's normally going to be like upwards of a couple $100. I know a good deal. I know a good sale when I see one. Would you go for an NP5 servant first before Castoria or Merlin? I don't exactly understand what you're asking with that question. So Kagetora is a tank? No. It's not like she's inherently tanky. I'm just saying her ruler class makes her a little more tanky. So she's like a DPS that you can use for farming. I use her all the time because you have a 50% battery. You got manpower mod. It's single target Arts Morgan, basically. Like, she just hits really hard. You would use her for like those corner cases. Really good in multi-core setups. But it just means that, like, on top of like her double dodge and everything, if she ever does get hit, she takes hits really well because she's a ruler, and I've kind of grown to like that. Kagetora, I think, is just really solid. I think in light of some of the other single targets we've been getting, maybe she's not as broken, but she's just one of those servants that's always going to be good. She was just built really well. She's just built really well. NP5 Gilgamesh worth it? Look, if you ask me, I would say it's worth it. Because that's the GOAT. That's Gilgamesh. What are you planning to do with the 4K Sanguine account? Was that just for the bit? No. I'm using that to also, it's like a JP alt. So now if I don't want to pull for something on my main account, I might just pull for it on the alt, you know? And the alt account has, like, all of the supports. So I can use that to test out units that I can't test out properly on my main JP account. I play my main JP on my phone, so I'm still playing it a lot. I'm playing it more than I normally would, because, you know, if I'm out dropping a deuce, if I'm out driving around or something, well, not if I'm driving, all right? No, I'm not playing FGO while driving, but, you know, I don't know, I'm out, I'm, like, going to Taco Bell or something, I don't know, man. Like, you know, I can play while I'm out there, you know, I just have access to it more, so I play my main a little bit more. Because there was no way I was going to get rid of my main JP account. Like, I have fought too hard to get that thing back after I lost it. No, I took it back. I was... He's like the Family Guy bit in the Hummer. No, I'm not doing that. ZTL promotes safe driving, okay? Keep both hands on the wheel and both eyes on the road. When Draco and NA? Probably around April. Now I'm gonna merge without looking. We did, we found like a Twitter video that was like, it was just like one of those posts where they were like, oh, here, take it. All of Family Guy Season 6. And I started watching it with, one of my friends who hasn't watched Family Guy. And I was like, dude, I forgot. Old Family Guy used to be legitimately funny. Why no video on the Summer Bunny Tour? Okay, so I was going to do a video on the Bunny Toria and then the Tomoe thing. But, like, because they, like, dropped them individually is what it looked like. Because then they also put out the Ishtar one. I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do a video covering, like, individual busts. Maybe I'll just group them together now that they're all out. Because a guy was pulling Castoria on the wheel. If I end up at the pearly gates and I'm like, bro, how did I go out? They're like, oh, yeah, somebody was merging and they were pulling for Gotcha Girl PNGs. Draco or Summer Castoria, which is better? So I would tell you, like, I prefer using Summer Castoria. Because just generally, more times than not, if I'm, like, reaching for one of them to bring to a node, Castoria is just going to be more useful. But then it kind of does come down to who's on the stage. Because, say if it's like a 7 class server, and it's like, and it's kind of tempting to bring Draco because she's really good. But then if they're also, say, a dragon on top of that to turn on her other power mods, I might be leaning more to bring Draco. But Castoria, there's just, you can't understate the value, and having a servant that has a 70% battery that gives the entire party solemn defense whenever they fire their NP, it's just useful. And so that she has triple power mod, and some of them you can double dip into. And like, that's just kind of crazy. Like, you know, that can't be undersold. You can also do crits, which I think, if I'm remembering correctly, Summer Castoria, or Draco has like a 30% crit damage buff, or hers is like really low. I don't remember. Yeah, see, that's why when Draco initially came out, I had the first video where I was like, dude, this is like the best unit in the game. She feels amazing. But then I came out like a week later and I was like, it's like, she's still really good, but probably not like best unit in the game. Because there are some cases, like, she could feel like Morgan at times. Let's use that. We're like, you know what? You could say that, like, Morgan is really good, like, most of the time. But, man, there are, like, some instances where you're like, Morgan, come on, bro. Like, you got, sweetheart, you have to take out, you got to take out the enemies. Shame there's not someone that can make anyone a dragon. You're not bringing George on your team, man. You're not doing that. You're not telling me that you're like, oh yeah, well I'll just build a team with George and Draco on it. Although if you think about it, George taunt 3 turns, gives them the invincibility. Think about it. Might be kind of crazy. I feel crazy saying this, but I might skill Draco to save 900 course for Summercast Story. I love Draco's design, though. Draco's design is so sick, dude. Like, I remember being so worried that they were hiding the third ascension for the longest time. And I was like, man, don't let me get to the end of the story. Because I was reading the story as it was coming out. And it's so sick. The story for that event is bonkers. It is ridiculously good. And I was like, oh man, I hope they're not holding out for us to have like a lame third ascension. And then, oh my goodness. When they drop that Draco... Okay, not only is that Draco just a complete troll, like she's hilarious, but she also just looks dope. She just looks super dope. Make a vid on Senno Rikyu as a quick defender? Of course I'm going to make a video on Senno Rikyu. I really want to pull for her, but I think I'm going to go for Huyan instead. Look, if I was more of a whale, then I would actually probably spend on both, but nah, bro, we got bills to pay. I got a vacation coming up. I gotta save. Can't be out here dropping stacks on Rikyu. But I'll go for Huyan. Even though Rikyu is really good. Don't disrespect my boy George like that. Boy George mentioned. He carried me the early days of FGO. Top tier stall comps back in the day. Look, I never did that. I just took my head and slammed it into the enemy until I won. I mean, look, that was literally my advice for AQ8, the second one. The poison one, I was like, dude, you could try to, like, think about it and mitigate the poison, but I'm like, I'm just gonna let you guys know what I did. I just ran in their face first and just destroyed everybody. I had absolutely no consideration for the gimmick. Like, I read it and I was like, dude, too much, bro. What to pull for Britomart so I can NP5 Bargist? I've been using Britomart on JP lately, and she's actually surprisingly good. She loops better than I thought she would. Even without her skills done. Because I'm broke on JP. The best AoE quick DPS? Oh, you guys are talking about, you're talking about, Rikyu. Yeah, Rikyu's like the best looper. She's kind of just like the summer Ibuki for quick. You know, she's a berserker that has like good special damage. Good. See, by the way, that's what I mean as well. I know we didn't bring in Oberon, but Morgan, come on. You are NP5 and 120. You have to kill that Valkyrie. I don't care if it's not a man attribute opponent. You have to kill that person, okay? Sweetheart, you have to destroy them, okay? You can't be looking like a bum. I mean, you still got him with the crits, and those crits are kind of nasty. But still, who's count? New Dante's. There's a new Dante's who's single target instead, and he is bonkers. He is ridiculous. That dude is nuts. Give me those weekly missions. What else do I have to do? What am I missing? Defeat 40 enemies? Pfft, you can do that. 40 enemies. I'm sorry, Arjuna Alter. I'm not reading your interlude. I'll read it later. I'm not interested. You were a bozo in Lost Bell 4. I don't care. Talk to the hand. But I will go beat up these enemies you throw my way. As for Berserker farmers on NA, I will never replace Morgan. See, that guy gets it. That guy gets it. What? They literally made me replace Morgan. That's great. You know what? No. You know what? I'll bring Plug Suit. Don't tell me what to do, game. Don't tell me what to do. Sweetheart, you have to destroy them. You can't be looking like a bum. CTL to his wife, 2024. Well, you got me. I guess I'm canceled. It's over. Well, fellas, we had a good we had a good run. It's over for me. Local streamer man called his wife a bum? Excuse me? Okay, here's the problem. I'm not used to not having a bunch of servants not bonded. I've been pulling too many units, which is like suffering from success. ZTL canceled edition? Oh, that's the video at the beginning of the year. That's when Jinx compiles all the clips and he's like, alright, here you go. Throw them together, wallahi, he's finished. No, I'm fine. What I say is don't sit down, you double down. So if she fails again, I'm calling her a bum again. Arjuna and NP3 basically kills anything. I do not regret spending 500 quartz for that. Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a problem going for Arjuna Alter. Like, dude is really strong. I mean, look, unlike Morgan, it's not very matchup dependent. But check this out. Unlike Arjuna Alter, my wife is going to get in there with those fat crit. Okay, we don't have any Buster cards. You know what? Doesn't matter, actually. Literally doesn't matter. She'll still get in there. I want to do arts grids. We'll save those. Morgan, blow this guy's balls up. Look, it even has the command code with the ring. It even has the wedding ring, man. Although I have Arjuna NP2, Zerker Masashi NP2, and Morgan NP2, Morgan is my favorite here and the only one above level 100, see? Ah, see, we needed that Buster card! It's alright, honey, we'll get him in the second half. It's alright. Yeah, see, they're attacking Bum Skya. Yeah, look at that. They knew. Hey! Whoa! Hey! Step off the wife, son. Don't make me summon myself to the field. You know what, Morgan? Actually, Morgan, just blow this guy up. Kill this man. Thank you. That probably did more than her NP. Actually, that's not even close. Oh my goodness! Maybe I will pull for Ricky. Sir, that's a spider. I don't care, dude. Morgan, blow this guy's balls up. That is just my, like, go-to thing. If I see a guy, I'm just like, blow that guy's balls up. I don't care if they're a lady either. I don't care. Everyone has theoretical balls to be exploded. So did Morgan lose husband status and is now wife? No. She's still husband. Morgan's still my husband. But people in the chat have been saying wife, so I'm like, hey, you know what? I could also call her wife. I wonder how Morgan would respond to being called husband, because she wants to be called your wife. Like, she's like, I want to be wife, and I'm like, but you could probably get away with saying like, nah, don't worry, Morgan. It's like a new terminology type beat. Arjuna Alter, get in there. Hold on, can Arjuna Alter beat the allegations? Like, maybe Morgan, maybe it wasn't her fault. Maybe it was actually just the spider was way too strong. Maybe he was just too tough. Let's find out. Dude, there are like so many guys that I like just keep forgetting that I have on my account. Like, I keep forgetting that I pulled Summer BB. Because like I ran in there, threw some Saint Quartz at it, and was like, okay, I'm just not gonna get her. It was like, here. And then they're like, here, take it. Don't look at the skills. Don't look at that. If you look at my Summer BB skills, it makes me uncomfortable, so don't do that. This is my safe space. Ace and Morgan are the same person. Yeah, that's also why I pulled NP2 Ace over on JP. I love my wife with her goofy hat. You know, maybe that's a solution. Maybe Morgan is the husband, but Ace is my wife. Maybe that's the secret. See, look at this. As soon as Morgan takes out the big guns, Arjuna Alter wants to take on the literal babies. They're literally baby spiders, bro. I don't know. Maybe this guy Arjuna Alter's maybe he's a fraud. Maybe we should just call him Bum Alter. Are you going for Ace on NA? What are you high? Of course I'm going for Ace on it. They're releasing Morgan too, and you had to ask if I was gonna summon. So did you get demoted to wife? No, Zerk. We figured out the solution. The formula is Ace is the wife, Morgan's the husband. There we go. Bum Juna. Bum Juna. Bro, they gave him NP gain per turn so this dude could Buster farm. That's crazy, but check this out. Still not going to be able to do it. Actually, no, he literally will be able to do it. Bum Juna is Arjuna. Hey, yeah. That guy's got, he's got stuff going for him. You know, he's pretty much always debuff immune. He's got that, that mana burst is pretty good. Technically, he gets a lot of NP if you think about, NP per turn, all that stuff. He's got stuff. He's got stuff going for him. They literally gave Bum Juno over here the easiest opponents. But my guy, Morgan, has to fight the strongest people. How many rank up quests does it take to make Archer Arjuna good? Okay, technically, we could just give him one really crazy skill upgrade. Like, all right, let me pull this guy up. I don't remember what skill it was, because frankly, I don't know the last time I've ever used Arjuna, the Archer one. All right. So, look, we could just do it in one, right? We take that third skill, make it 3 turns, right? That already crazy. Now it's stackable. It's a stackable NP damage and Buster buff with Koyanskaya. Nuts. You toss on, I don't know, 25% battery, so now he has cumulative 50% battery. Toss that on there, and then just give him 50% anti-divine. You toss that on him, goated. Literally goated. Look at that. Boom. Or what we could do, because we want more Saint Quartz, is we could split that across. We could split that skill 3 buff that I'm talking about, and we could split that to different skills, and then we could get more Saint Quartz. Now, do I think they would ever do something like that for him? Probably not. I don't think they would ever do that for him. I think that'd be way too good. That's way too good, man. Why did they give him insta-kill when they give Karna power mods, man? That's the saddest thing, man. The saddest part is that they were like, yep, Arjuna, you get insta-kill, but Karna, we love you, the golden child. We're going to give you a dope power mod. They buffed his NP. Actually, think about this. Think about how much they dislike Arjuna compared to Karna. Karna got Buster down on his NP to give him more damage. So now he just hits even harder naturally, aside from the power mod. For Arjuna, they were like, you know what he's really lacking? More insta-kill. The thing that, doesn't work in the game. Thank you, Lasengle. Very cool. For, one of the most famous Indian heroes, bro is not treated very nicely. I wonder if, Arjuna Alter was their apology letter. I wonder. Okay, but I know Arjuna's he's the main character for a reason. I don't know who he's the son of, but he's also a big deal. Actually, no, wait, no, but no, wait. Karna and Arjuna are related, right? They're half brothers. And then in the story, I know that they have competitions, and Arjuna always outperforms the other dudes. Arjuna is really good in the lore. Do you think Summer Dubai BB will be good? 1000%. I think she'll be nuts. Did you see how good CL was? Bro, they're not gonna drop CL and then drop a bum right after. Look what they did to Rama. Who? Sorry, who? I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. No, they are literally brothers. Yeah, I couldn't remember if it was half brothers or brothers, but I know they're related. Yeah. Look at all these buffs, bro. Bro, Super Janago. Arjuna got done dirty. Oh, yeah. I think it's... I don't know. I think it's like super criminal what they did to Arjuna. You think she's going to be AoE or single target? Didn't we see her NP in the story? Or no, I'm thinking of X Alter. Yeah, I'm thinking of X Alter. They do not look related even slightly. Okay, well, to be fair, I'm pretty sure Karna has, like, the white skin. Because in the story, he, like, tears off his skin to get, Vasavdi Shakti from Indra. So I'm pretty sure that's what... Like, I think he should also be darker. But because he, like, literally, like, ripped his skin off to get the missile from Indra, that's probably why he's, like, pasty white. It's probably supposed to, like, resemble that he just, like... ripped his skin off. Which was like one of the most metal things I've ever heard. Indra's like, are you really about it? And then Karna said, check this out. Rah! And then Indra was like, you know what? You know what, bro? I'm one from different gods. Nah, I like my theory more. I'm gonna say no because I like my theory. But why is his hair white? I don't know. Maybe that's why, because they're the different, like... Because they're from different parents. Maybe that's why he has white hair. If only I could rip my skin off and get privilege. You know, you could if you go full schizo. Go full schizo and you too might get a giant flaming spear. We're gonna be here for a fat minute. But thankfully Nero's kit's also not super great, so we're just kind of sitting here. Brother, please tell me all we have to do is break the first bar. Please tell me that's all we have to do. Would it hurt? Nah, it wouldn't hurt. Just be built different. Only break, thank goodness. I'm like, dude, this is taking a fat minute, dude. This is taking a minute. 15k is crazy. They said, yeah, we'll let you do this. We'll let you do this this interlude for free, but you gotta want it. Stop healing yourself, dude. Like a 3k heal? That's crazy. Can't do that. That's offsetting turns of work. And you went with the Nero route? Oh, so do you fight different people depending on what route? I skipped the thing. I just want my Saint Quartz, I'm not gonna lie. Ganesha Impact, that game with Paimon in it. Man, Genshin Impact was like, we'll give you a free 5-star. And I really like Jean from Genshin, because she's just a cute blonde lady. But I'm like, man, do I want to have to deal with Paimon again? Because I'll just say, I do think Genshin is fun to play. It's fun to, like, run around and just, like, explore an open world. I'm sure the grind is really terrible, but just, like, for casual play, I'm like, this is pretty fun. But the only thing I don't like is Paimon. Bro, I hate this little fairy thing. Like, I will say, bro, I like Star Rail a lot more because their Paimon is just a little rabbit on the train. I love Pom Pom, dude. The slow fight? I hate Genshin so much. I mute voices? Jean isn't even good without, like, full 5-star teams. Well, you know, thank you for telling me that. So now I'm not even tempted to play. Thank you. I wish you could turn off select voices like Ordis and Warframe. They're like, okay, yeah, you gotta feel bad for that voice actor, though. Where she's like, oh, man. Like, I'm doing the voice, but nobody likes me. Yeah, I beat the mini-boss. Bring on the next challenge. Yeah, there's nobody in Star... Okay, well, the only person in Star Rail that I was like, man, I hate this dude was Sampo, but I'm pretty sure you're supposed to not like Sampo, and so in that way, I kind of find it funny. Like, I find it funny in the way that I'm like, man, I don't like this character, and then, like, everybody in-game was also like, I don't like this character. More God to love. It's a fat joke. It's literally a fat joke. Crazy. Give me that. I'm gonna save the invul. I'm gonna save the invul. But I actually like the characters. You can always reread it later. That's why I don't have a problem skipping through it. Because I'm like, I can always go back and reread it. I like March. I like March. Although March, sometimes I'm like, bro, say that to me again. Like, who do you think you're talking to? You're talking to the galactic baseballer right now. Sometimes March will, she'll get a little out of pocket. Janako owns your body type top tier. Look, I didn't really care about Janako until I read Lost Belt 4, and I was like, dude, this is peak character right now, dude. This is peak. Absolutely peak. March isn't bad. She's way more tolerable than Paimon. Yeah, see, I find, like, March being snarky kind of funny. Acheron is amazing. Dude, it's so funny. Because, like, I'm a bona fide hater. And so when Acheron was announced, I was like, I'm not gonna like this character. Like, I physically, like, made myself not like the character. Because I'm like, the design... I mean, obviously she's really hot. But I was like, yeah, but they're trying too hard. You know, they gave her, like, booty shorts, crop top. They gave her, like, big titties. And they made her cool. So I was like, nope, I'm not gonna like it. I was like, I'm gonna be a hater. And then I watched the trailer and I was like, oh, dude, who's this chick with this, like, white hair and red eyes? I was like, this chick is hot. And then I was like, oh, that's just Acheron's transformation. And I was like, no! And then I had to give in. And then I didn't get Acheron. I also didn't get Firefly. So I stopped playing Star Rail for a bit. But I've since then picked it back up. I'm not happy about it, though. The March automatic smash. I love the men from Star Rail. You know, while we could take that out of context, he's not wrong. The dudes in Star Rail, I think they do a really good job of making them cool. Like, it's just unfortunate that I'm a bona fide Coomer. And so, I'm not summoning for these dudes. But, like, there's a lot of really cool dudes. Like, I think the Donhung Alter is really cool. I really like, I like Jingliu, but, the other general. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Like, I like Welt. I think Welt is really cool. Gepard. Okay, Gepard was one of the ones that I wanted on launch, because I was like, dude, this guy just looks super sick, dude. Jingyuan, that's his name. I think the only male character I don't like is, oh, what is his name? The guy that, like, sucks. It's, like, the Dodge character. The, like, Jingyuan's disciple guy. I don't like that guy. That's because he won't leave me alone. Yeah, see if BB can hit me. Sampo? No. Like, the short stack. The little baby man. Yanqing, that's his name. Although, that being said, I did like his little side story with Jingliu. I thought it was really funny. He was like, yeah, I could take you on, and Jingliu's like, all right, little buddy. You know, whatever you say, little buddy. Look, I don't like Aventurine, but that's because I stopped reading the story in Penacony, which I have been told was a big fat L on my part. People were like, dog, that's like the best story in the game. And I was like, oh. Whoops. Yanqing, the supposedly worst 5-star in the game. Yeah, so from my understanding, it's because he, like, gets buffs based on, like, how much he dodges or, like, how he doesn't get hit. But, as soon as he gets hit, he loses all of his buffs. Which... I mean, I've definitely got some really good turns with Yanqing. Right, there's definitely been moments where I was like, oh, yeah, this is, like, kind of not bad. But then he gets tapped, and it's all gone. All over. Who, BB? Yeah, BB's a little spooky. But BB's also a little goofy lady. It's kind of like, look, once you, like, read enough of CCC, I feel like there's, like, a bell curve of, like, oh, look at this goofy little lady, and they're like, oh my goodness, she's terrifying, and then you come back down, and you're like, oh, look at this goofy little lady. It's just the BB bell curve. In my opinion. That's just what I think. I wouldn't mind losing a gamble to Aventurine. The one bit of the story that I did read, I liked his little bluff with Sunday and Dr. Ratio. I did like that. I didn't quite know what was going on because that was like the first bit of story that I started to read. Please stop trying to blow up my Janako. Do you like BB? You know what? I will answer that question in just a second. Once we get out of this fight, I will answer that question. Do not worry. You will get an answer. I hate Yanqing so much. I lost to the I lost the 50-50 to him so much. I don't like Bailu because on my Firefly 50-50, she was the one that I lost the 50-50 to. Made me mad. BB Dubai should be a cracked support. I think we know 2 of her skills though. BB Dubai. Yeah. I mean, these could be subject to change, to be fair. But the first skill was party... Yeah, because these look like they might be subject to change, because right now her first skill was increases party's arts by 10% for 3 turns, grants party target of protection buff for 3 turns, and then buffs NP damage of moon cancer or living human allies by 20% for 3 turns. Which is like... not super great. And then, like, you know, she also on her second skill gives, like, outside of the target of protection thing. Like, that's probably just fight specific. But maybe she could end up being a support. That's my theory. I'm theorizing that she'll probably be a support. Because, like, why not? That skill's... yeah, it does sound bad. And then, like, I think if she's specifically a moon cancer support, it's like... lost my first 50-50 to Bronya, and I wasn't even mad. I mean, kind of hard to be mad if you get Bronya. I mean, there are some characters that are subject to change. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, it was, like, Saber Medusa, when you went through Ordeal Call 1, it didn't have the power mod on her NP, and then when she released, she did get the power mod on the NP. Because I remember looking at her, and I was like, oh, this servant's kind of, like, okay. Then they tossed the power mod on her. I was like, oh, no, this is kind of nice. All right. Bro was asking about the, he's like, do you like BB? Well, to answer that question, she is one of the servants I took to 100. So I do like myself a little bit of BB action. She's one of those servants I actually leveled up their skills as well. I do like me some BB action. And that being said, I will more than likely, probably 100%, be leveling up Summer BB as well. I heckin' love BB, dude. I also, look, maybe me and Takeuchi are just like the same guy for real. Because what, like... 1, 2, 3... You're not done by Takeuchi, are you? Yeah, no, you're not Takeuchi. Like 4, 5... I don't think the big ones aren't done by him, yeah. But Jalter, the Jeans are. So what is that, like 7? 7 Takeuchi servants? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7? Because you're still done by him, right? Yeah. Me and Takeuchi are just the same guy. We just have the same taste. I need to get more on the Wada Arco train, though. This woman is doing the Lord's work, dude. All she does is produce peak. That's all she does. I don't even know if she's incapable of producing mid. Hold on, let me check this out. Let me look at her her repertoire over here. Let me look at this. Oh my goodness, yeah, she made Nero, she made Tamamo, Bibi, Kiara. Oh my goodness, all those are peak. The only mid servant here is Liz. I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry. Not a Liz fan. Not a Liz enjoyer. Sorry. These CEs are pretty good as well. Oh my goodness, she made... Oh, I guess it makes sense you do the little Drake altar thing. Guess that makes sense. All she's done is peak. Can I finish grailing some of these servants, by the way? Nah, Liz is kind of mid. My brother in arms. 11. Ugh. I ain't got anything. I'm whiffed. I'm washed. Where is Lancer Artoria? Because she's the one that I'm working on right now. Oh, I'm just broke. Oh, that's just what it is. I'm just broke. Okay. Space Rush Girl's really strange. I've been using her a lot on the main account. And she's really strange. I mean, I like using her. She's super cute. But she's definitely a weird servant to use. Yeah, we're going to daily quest immediately. Now, I do like Liz Cinderella, though. Yeah, you know what? I'll give her a pass on that one. That's kind of cute. Oh, we were using Rider Mordred. I forgot. QP got... Hey, you know what? You and me both. You and me both, buddy. It truly does never end. Like, if you're like me, and you're a little perfectionist, and you want to have all of the servants you like, get all their skills up and everything... It's a never-ending battle. You're never gonna... Because realistically, it's like, what? You need to do the skills of, like, 7 servants in your box. You know, get your supports, get a couple of DPSs, and you're good to go. What? What have I done? What? I didn't swap over? Oh, does that mean I don't have the QPCEs either? Oh, brother. Just card this wave? Nah, we'll just Buster the last wave. We'll just beat him up with face cards, trust. We'll be fine, trust me. You could believe in me. I would never lie to you that we would win. Wait, no, I should have saved those. I need the stars. I'm literally out here just clicking buttons for no reason. Nice team setup. Thanks, I made it myself. The autopilot, the autopilot setting in does happen often when I'm playing FGO. Like, there is a not infrequent amount of times that I've just been playing FGO on stream and people will be like, why did you bring Scotty to this setup? And I'm like, you know, shut up. Just like, I'm like, you know what? Shut up, don't ask me questions. Morgan, blow this guy's balls up. What? Okay, thank you, small Morgan. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so I think the weirdest thing for Space Ereshkigal is that she's not super effective against Berserkers. So, like, I was farming a node with her, and because, you know, mine's NP1, I was like, oh, she didn't kill the enemies. I was like, huh. And I was like, oh, that's right. She's not super effective on Berserkers. She's just neutral, which is really weird. It's real strange. Alright, Mommy Artoria. I mean Lancer Artoria. Here you go. I'll still wait for my costume where they can take you off the horse. Get off the horse. Yeah, my Space Erish is stuck at NP1. I tried going for, holy Moses, getting the super suck from Mommy Lancer Artoria? That's crazy. But yeah, I was like, I kind of wanted to commit to NP2, but I also wanted to save for like Summer Dobra, and thankfully finally got her on the last multi I did. Ugh. But alright, let's go play JP. Alright. Back to JP. Nah, I'll do those later. I'm wondering why every Artoria ain't built like that. Well, if you want the lore reasons for that, it's because most Artorias held on to Avalon, so her aging process stopped. Lancer Artoria threw away Avalon and said, I don't need this, chucked it in the garbage and said, I'm going to pick up this big lance, and just kind of rocked with that for a little bit. So I'm trying to stay above 4,500, boys. So speaking of big titty like Artorias, we could do a multi. We could do a multi. Because there's like a non-zero chance that we could get her in one multi. You know what? Let me ask. You know what? I'm going in. Tickets? I don't believe in tickets. I use the tickets for Summer BB. You know what? Even if we don't get her, that's a W in my book. That's a dub in my book. Or said 4K. Relax. You're behind on the lore. This is the alt JP account, alright? This is the alt JP. My main JP's on my phone. Which I am also playing right now. Which Summer BB? You know which one. The new one. What are your thoughts on the buffs that have come? That have what? Come on, bro. You can't be talking about nut in my chat. That's crazy. That is also true. She does have a buff. Even better. You know, even if we don't get the servant, we are kind of winning. Ah, you're not a raid up CE. Get out of here. You don't even know. This is not going super great for me. Coomer multi. Oh, yep, see, as you guys could have just... Sorry for blowing out your ears. But as y'all heard, I'm playing on the main on my phone, which I've really been enjoying because I get to play it. Okay, it's probably not great that I'll be like lying in bed playing FGO when I should be going to bed. But look, I enjoy it, alright? Is that Rinsey even good? No. Let's go gambling. Okay, maybe we will use like 10 tickets. You know, how about this? We got 70 tickets. What if we use 20? That seems kind of fair. That seems like fairish. That brings us down to 50. That's kind of like a nice even number, right? Because 60 tickets, that's strange. That's weird, right? That's a bit strange. What do we all think? That makes sense? I can't remember. Is this Pierce Invincibility? I don't remember. We can double check. Radamonte. Gallery. Welcome, Bunny. Gain 3 crit stars. He's kind of mid, not gonna lie. I heckin' love Bradamonte, dude. Task failed successfully. That's a line of reasoning. Okay, but look. But I am the wise gambler, alright? You know what? It's my alt account. I'll do what I want. We go to 50. What's the best bond farming node right now, excluding the bleached earth? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't keep up with bond farming. I just go farm what I need to farm, and I slap on my pots, dude. If I need to go get fangs, I'll go farm for fangs, slap on the pots until I run out. You did get a bunny, though? Yeah. You know that's not what I was talking about. On a different ult? This is the ult! This is the ult! What do you mean, different ult? This is the ult! Brother, hold on, wait. Brother. It's still the same one. I just have been sitting on the courts. It's the same one! Brother, it's the same one! What do you mean? This is the same one! Oh my goodness. My brothers in Christ have the memory retention of a gnat! Brother! $70 times a day, twice? Brother, I'm not doing that. That's crazy. I feel like that one meme of missing school on the one days of... okay, all that really happened... All that this was is that, like... I had, like, a thought where I was like, man... I would like to be able to cover new servants when they come out with, like, the proper supports. So I like looked around and I found like an account for like 15 bucks that had all of them. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just use that as the alt that I'll use on stream. And I'll put my main account on my phone. So I still have my main account. I'm just using this one on the side. Also because, look, the game is a crippling addiction. So now I get to play even more. If I don't want to hard farm on my main account, I can always use apples over here. See? The only thing that's really gonna suck is when a lotto comes out. That is gonna really suck. But, they simply won't have a lotto come out. Truly the copium of all time. Am I gonna have to hear this story on stream every time? Probably. Okay, hold on. I gotta go run to the bathroom. Here, y'all look at my my Donald Trump toilet for a little bit. Your boy's back. But I get back? Popeyes is way better than KFC? What are y'all arguing about food? The inner fat ass of my chat has come out. Where am I? I'm right here! What do you mean? I will say, using Space Ishtar, so like I was using her like type neutral because she's type neutral against most things. Doing 222 type neutral at NP1, I can see why she can't be super effective against anything. The one frustrating thing is that like I was using her for the event, and then I ran into a node that had an Avenger on it, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that's the one like extra class that she's not super effective against. And it was a sad day. Ah, not an assassin. Wait a minute, no, that's crazy. That's crazy we take. Dude, I love Okita so much. I heckin' love this little Gumby. Fat dub. And look, if we don't get Bunny Toria with these, like, the next couple of tickets, then we'll just wait till after BB Dubai comes out. We'll have to wait for after that happens. Every Okita is a fun servant. Yeah. Like, the original Saber is kind of a very simple, straightforward servant, but you can kind of just do big damage, do big crits, and just have a fun, gay old time. Alright. Now give me that last bit of... give me that last bit of luck. No, I like using Okita Alter. I like using her. Hey, Okita 2? Liar! BB should be coming out in about 5 days from now? Although, 4 or 5? What polls are we doing? Oh, we were doing polls for, Ruler Artoria. 8:30? No, I thought it was 28. No, it's 8:28. Will the Discord link ever work? Probably not. Here, I got you, buddy. I think. Where's my invites? Send me to my own live event. No, shut up, me. Alright, there you go, buddy. But don't say I didn't do nothing for you, alright? Don't say I never did nothing for you, alright? I gave you that exclusive hookup. Alright, where was I? Oh my goodness, 3 fly. Dude! If there's, like, one thing that, like, I hate about getting new story chapters, it's getting these new materials and then the new servants just needing, like, 38 billion of them. It is the most frustrating thing. Durga releasing, needs the D20 dice. Then you get like, what was her name? What was it? Who did I pull from OC2 that needs all these feathers? Alright, were they from OC2? Let me go double check. Because I didn't pull Dante's. It was Marie, that's what it was. It was Marie, that's who it was. I was like, man, I know I pulled somebody. And they needed a butt ton of them, and it was like really annoying. Thankfully, they give you a decent chunk going into the story chapter, but dog, I was not having a grand old time. Let's just say that. Your boy was not having fun. Oh, believe you me, I know that Summer Erish needed those flowers. I'm very aware. I had to go farm them. And it was not fun. I did not enjoy it. Dude, the nonsense of the nonsense of Charlemagne, it was so funny looking at like the initial week when he came out. And then just seeing if anybody actually had Charlemagne fixed. Like, had him all of his stuff like leveled up. Because you could tell people that did, there were people that did care enough to go farm and like get all the stuff done. And other people that were like just couldn't be bothered. So they had him at like 787 or something like that. It was like really funny. Sorry guys. I can't read Japanese, so I'm just gonna throw Melusine at this and hope for the best. Nice Gates Discord banner. It's hilarious. It's so funny. My Krem's still sitting with unleveled skills. He just doesn't die. No. We'll keep fighting it. It'll die eventually. Can you, like, leave Melusine alone? Chill out, bro. Chill. Calm down. Can you be normal, guy? You be cool? Be cool. Alright, stop whatever you're doing, stop that. Stop that. Stop. It seems to be a summoner battle. Thank you. I was not able to pick up on that myself. But now that you have made it apparent, I figured it out. I just wonder how many guys it's gonna summon. Like, do you have to go fight like a billion dudes? How many guys do I gotta work through? Summer Melusine is better than Ibuki, but only if you don't already have Ibuki. Dokkan worldwide download campaign starting next week. I know, and I don't have any stones, man. Like, I'm all out. I'm tapped out. Enough guys to send a message? What does that mean? Well, yeah, of course, NP1 Melusine is better than NP0 Ibuki. You don't have stones? It has not been a great time over here on NA. They have pretty much been trying to get us caught up, but they did not do it, like, gracefully at all. They just said, you guys are getting caught up now. Boom, 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 boom. Here's all the banners you guys are missing. And I'm like, hey, it's like, bro, relax. I was like, space it out a little bit more, dude. We could have put some of these guys before anniversary. Is Dokkan worth, is it worth playing? Alright, only if you like seeing big, beefy dudes that hit hard. That get in there. If you like that, then yeah, it's worth playing. It's fun. But if you don't want to have big, beefy lads brawling it out, then probably not. It's also, okay, look, Dokkan is very, like, stressful because it has, like, a luck factor into it. But I enjoy it. Like, it's... Okay. This is gonna sound really weird to say, but it's almost like... It's almost like beating a Souls boss in a way, Where, like, once you beat a really difficult stage, you're like, oh my god, finally, I've overcome the obstacle. I've finally beaten this guy that's been just destroying me for the last couple of months. Beefy lads? I mean, how else would you describe people like Goku and Broly? Are they not big lads? Are they not big, beefy boys? I accept the shaft and Dokkan. Whoa, hey, yo! What do you mean by this? Or what buff is this? Why are you taking no damage? What is that? Why are you taking no damage, bro? What is this? What is this witchcraft? What is this tomfoolery? What is this nonsense? Broly is wide? Yeah, that's big. My friends play it, so I've been thinking about picking it up. It's fun. It's like pretty easy to just kind of like pick up and play, and then if you don't want to play it anymore, you can. You can just put it down. And then like they have a pretty good stamina system, like as in they give you a lot of meat that's kind of like apples for their game. And so like if you ever have a mode, or like you're ever in a mood where you're like in the mode to like do a little bit like a lot of farming and stuff like that, it's pretty good for that. Where you can just like play as much as you want. And then if you don't feel like playing, you can just log in, do a couple dailies, leave. The game does have a really good auto system as well. So if you're like, man, my team can just kind of trash this stage, send those guys in there. Goku's average height. Alright, don't say that to him. He'll break your kneecaps. Don't say that. But I always get spooked by them on the very next banner. I mean, that is the average Dokkan experience. Or you could be me and get you can get 3 copies of Beast Gohan. Which, alright, for FGO players that just don't play Dokkan and they don't know how good Beast Gohan is right now in Dokkan, it's just like the equivalent of like Castoria before Koyenskaya or Oberon were out. It's just unequivocally the best unit in the game. That dude's ridiculous. Do you ever get burnt out from making FGO content? Sometimes, but that's when like I'll usually try something new. Like if I'm kind of getting burnt out talking about servants, I'll start doing more discussion type videos, and then if I want to like talk about servants, I'll talk about servants. That's why I always like juggle between things. Go with the bottom one. Don't obliterate me, please. Better than STR OG Super Gogeta at launch? No, I don't think the gap is that large. The gap's not that large, because that, like, if you don't have Beast Gohan, the game is still worth playing. If you didn't have the original Super Gogeta when he dropped, the game was not worth playing. It was literally then, it's like, you don't have Gogeta, you better keep re-rolling until you get him, because, like, you just shouldn't play the game then. It was like, that bad. FGO content compared to Dokkan content makes me sad for this game. It does make me sad, because Dokkan does a really good job at, like, dealing out content. FGO's getting better, though. They're starting to give us, like, more and more things to do. It's just that, like, say stuff like Advanced Quest, even though it is repeatable content, it's not, like... It's not as fun to retread as some, like, Dokkan fights. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not as fun. Because like, most of the Advanced Quests just have, like, these really annoying gimmicks that you don't want to deal with. That's also true. But I guess for, like, FGO, people have asked me, they're like, oh, what quality of life updates do you want? I'm like, I don't really know. Usually they give me things that I didn't even know I wanted. Like, I guess you could do a skip NP animation, but, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm the biggest fan of, like, say, skipping NPs. But I guess for Lottos, I would really want it. I can't think of one auto battle or something that condenses the grind. Yeah, but I'm not sure, like... Well, okay, I can't say that I'm not sure how they would do an auto battle, because we have FGA, which is like an unofficial auto battler. But I don't know if FGA would want to copy that. I don't know if they'd be like... Because I don't know if they, like, have too much pride, quote-unquote, to be like, well... We're not gonna copy that, because we're the originals, we're the GOATs. We don't need to copy that, dude. She fell over. She fell over. So I'm like, I don't know if they could do it. You know what I think would be good? I guess this would be like a good idea for like a quality of life upgrade is like skip tickets. If you've ever played Princess Connect, you know what I'm talking about. Where like, if you've completed a stage, you can use like as many skip tickets as you want to just like have it auto-complete that stages for you. That I think would really condense the grind. If you have the game speed to 3 times, I think that would definitely like blow up some people's phones. Some phones would just absolutely explode. Multiple runs at a 1 based on your AP. Bleach Brave Souls has that where you can do 5 runs in 1. I think that would be good. Skip tickets or the ability to say like, okay, I want to do the equivalent of like 120 AP in this one run. I think that would be really nice. That would make stuff like lottos a lot easier and quicker to get through. When you feel like you're like, oh man, I want to farm like all 100 golden apples, but sometimes you just don't have the time, you know? Yeah, because I'm like, Arcanites I think is like a pretty good system that they could, you know, copy, but I also know that there's some things they can't copy. Like, I would really like the ability to just level up skills in one shot, just 1 to 10. But apparently, was it Blue Archive or something? Like, some other game already has that, like, copywritten or something. And so they can't do it, which just sounds super weird. Just because, like, one game has, like, an auto skill level up thing, you can't do that? It was something like that, because I remember asking about that before, and someone was like, oh, they can't do that because of, like, this other game already has it. Which seems really dumb. That seems really, really dumb if that's the reason. You can copyright that? I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't think so. And yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, that's not real. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's, like, super strange that, like, we can't have that because another game has it. There's no way. Surely there's no shot. BBS has it for link slots? Okay, well, there we go. Like, and why can't we have that, man? Why? You know? Where's my automatic level up thing? It's a patent? There's just no way. There's just simply no way. Dina is the one that has the you patenting the ability to level up a thing in a game. That is crazy. Is absolutely insane. That is insane behavior. Brother, that's like copywriting the A button is to jump, is what that feels like. Is what that, like, it just feels weird. You know, that just, or like, if that feels like saying that like right trigger is to shoot or like punch in a game. If it's like copywriting that just feels wrong. That doesn't feel like something you should be able to do. That doesn't feel correct. What is that? That is insanity. Insanity. Ballistically insane behavior. And the company that patented that is an absolute demon. Well, I also know that copyright law in Japan is, like, really weird. Now, I don't know if the Dina company is a Japanese company, but if it is over there, I know their copyright law is really strange. Like, for instance, like, in America, I don't think you could get away with, like, doing doujins for, like, Marvel or something. Like, Marvel would probably just sue the crap out of you. But, like, in Japan, it's perfectly legal. You could just, yeah, like, I'll just take this currently existing character, throw them in my doujin, and, you know, it's perfectly legal. 100% legal. And in fact, there's like a whole culture based around it. It's super strange. Like, that is just something that, to me over here in the West, just is so foreign as a concept. Because my dad used to do, like, art and would sell it on eBay, and he, like, painted this picture of, I think it was Captain America, and he put it up on eBay to sell it, and then, like, Marvel contacted him and was like, you need to take that down, otherwise, like, we're gonna take you to court, which is crazy. It's insane. He said it made him really sad, too, because, like, the guy that contacted him was an artist he really looked up to. So strange, though. You can license a patent, technically. Not that FGO would do it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, look, all I'm saying is FGO makes a butt ton of money. How much does it really cost to get the skill up? Patent or license or whatever, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Makes the game... Okay, well, to be fair, you got somebody like Tucson running the game who really wants to make the game better. Like, he is pretty adamant about trying to make the game as good as it possibly can be. But it feels like we have, like, the development team is fighting, like, the executives. Because, I mean, like, you've heard it 1,000 times, but, like, they wanted to give us the free 5-star thing ages ago. Where the execs were like, oh, no, 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 no. We can't let them have a free Artoria. That's crazy. We can't let them have free waiver. And they're like, dog, the units in the game are way better than free waiver. Like, we got Castoria, we got Koyenskaya, we got Scotty out in the game. Like, these other supports are way better than he is right now. Just let them have something that it'll make their experience a lot easier starting out. And, like, having to, like, get into arguments with the executive, that is ridiculous. Sounds like what Bungie's going through right now. Okay, with that, I know they're having trouble because they tried to, like, lay off a bunch of people. And from what I've heard, not a big fan. But the 5 stars make us money. Yeah, it did, like, from the way that it sounded when they were describing the, like, arguments they were getting in with the executives, it sounds like the executives were just like, oh, all the 5 stars make money, so surely, like, we can't make them free. Or they thought, like, oh, like, any 5-star was going to be available? I don't know. It was, like, really weird. I feel like some of it is Nasu as well. Yeah, okay, well, so Nasu and, like, Takuichi are a little bit weird because they definitely treat FGO more as, like, a story. Like, they treat it more as, like a VN that they're making. Which, you know, fair enough. I mean, like, because there's certain characters, like, say, like, Kamatsaz that, like, they're like, but, like, we should just not put him in the game. Like, let that guy chill. But then, like, any other gacha company would be like, bro, make that guy summonable immediately. What do you mean he's not summonable? You know? It's like one of those things where they're like, well, like, I don't know if we should do that for the lore reasons. But I'm like, dog, there are so many weird servants that we can summon that should not be summonable. Just give me the guys, man. Just give me the guy, man. It is a Pog VN. I will tell you that. It is a very, very cool VN. I really love it. Look, that's why I pretty much only make content on FGO. I think it's the best mobile game out there because of the story. But I'm a huge lore head, right? I love diving into the lore of games and stuff. But, like, honestly, if I didn't care about the story of FGO, I probably wouldn't be playing it. I would probably have made, like, I don't know, like an Arknights channel or something. Or, like, a Dokkan channel. I put Enkidu on my Destiny summon. This man is absolutely insane. Is this a cry for help? Do you need help? Is that what this is? Is this a cry for help? To be fair, on NA, I put Iskandar on my Destiny order summon, but I was just ahead of my time. Apparently, I was just ahead of my time. I swear I knew he was going to get buffed. I would never put a servant on there because I liked them. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. The story does carry hard for me as well. Exactly. Like, that's why... Like, I can understand, like, sometimes I'll skip through the JP story to find out what's going on, but if I really want to read it, yeah, get that out of here. Like, you can see that I have the translation app thing, and so they're like, oh, chapter 13's released. So usually, if I am really interested in the JP story, I will go back and reread it. I usually like to wait for them to come out on NA, but, you know, if I'm interested enough, I'll go through and read it. But... There are like some people that I've seen that were like, nah, like, I'm not going to read the story. And I'm like, dog, then why are you playing the game? So who is the worst 5-star now? Proto Arthur? Probably Proto Arthur, yeah. That guy's stinky, which sucks because he's one of my favorite characters. But see, that's the thing. Like, you say it's not because of, like, the wifey characters, but you could go get wifey characters in any gacha game. That's not inherently special for FGO. Right? Like, other games have very good-looking characters. But I think, because it's like, if they're just cute characters, but there's no substance to them, then for me personally, then I'm like, I don't really care. Right? But it's the fact that I think that they're very cute characters that you can really get invested in. You know? Like, I think FGO has some of, like, the most insane whales I've ever seen. With people like the Yugioh Alter thing, or, like, people leveling up their Lady Avalons using Merlins as the EXP cards. Like, I think that is, like, the most dedicated people to, like, how much they enjoy and like these servants. Right? I think that's crazy. Dokkan has the cutest characters. Alright, bro, you gotta relax. Jack the Ripper skills are badly power crept, only good for NP in the cards. At least it's a good, like, gimmick, though. You know, anti-female's not too bad. Whereas, like, Arthur and Arjuna, just... What are you using them for? What is their point? What do you bring them to, man? Have too much of the same face sometimes. Alright, that you might be thinking of like Takuichi servants, because Takuichi does have a very similar art style. There are a lot of characters that you could look at for Takuichi, and you might be like, these are just the same character in different outfits, technically. But then again, at the same time, I like a lot of his characters, so, you know, same character in basically 15 billion different outfits. You know, shrug, I'm eating. I'm eating. You mean Takuichi? That's what I said. Takuichi. Bro, am I having a sodium chloride moment right now? I find it insane that NA will be fighting ORT in January. Yeah, you mean bum in January. That guy's easy. I sauced that dude up. People were telling me I needed more preparation to go in there. I sauced that dude up. ORT is literally just an account check. Which is kind of sad. I would have liked it if ORT was like a little bit more menacing. If it was like actually kind of like a hard fight, but it's more just like, oh, do you... It's literally King of Heroes. Do you have enough servants stocked up? And it's like, oh, yeah, I do have a couple servants leveled up. It's like, ah, oh, well, man. Is there a good way to farm Saint Quartz? Do the story, do the free quests. That's about it. Story and free quest. Events give you a decent bit of Saint Quartz back. Like, you might get like 10 to 20 depending on the event, depending on like how long they are. But it's mainly going to be from doing your story and your free quests. And then you also have missions and stuff that you'll get stuff from. So like if you do your interludes and your rank up quests, you'll also, like, every 10 of those that you complete, you'll get 10 Saint Quartz. It kind of is just playing the game at, like, a moderate, decent pace will get you a decent bit of quartz. Even if you don't have a good box, you could pretty easily handle ORT. Yeah, there's a challenge run that me and the boys are testing out right now. And so, it'll be very funny if it's successful. All I'm saying is if the challenge run is successful, ORT might be a bum. Good to know, thanks, no problem. The wallet is the best way to get... Don't tell him that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't. We do not promote gambling over here on the ZTL channel. Look, I'll gamble so you guys can see, man, this is a terrible idea. I should not gamble. I should not gamble on this banner. Look at this guy getting absolutely wrecked. I should not do that. No, it's learn by example. Every man, every Saber face essentially looks like Saber in a different out. Sometimes, yeah. I mean, there are some times where I'll look at Morgan and she'll still kind of look like Artoria because of just the art style. But I mean, I like Artoria, so like, shrug, you know. We ball. Oh, that was the 90 plus? Dope. Only gambling we promote is donations made to the streamer. That's true. Never mind. You know what? I'm now pro gambling. You know what? Brings up a really good point. You know what I did? I haven't done this. I haven't had the chat up the entire stream. Oh my goodness. I'm a fraud. Put me on fraud watch. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'll let y'all down. Put me on fraud watch. It's over for me. So is Artoria your sister slash brother? Hey, Pot? Huh? Huh? Oh, are you asking because, like, Morgan's my husband? Oh, that is a good question. How does that work out? Come on, man. I can't use Sumanai. He's a little too big. That's just rude. Okay, let's get Ricardo in there. The Bond 10 Fergus is crazy. I don't know what to tell you. The bot that apparently farmed this account just really liked Fergus. So, I just have a Bond 10 Fergus for some reason. That's kind of funny. She's the family dog. Lion, I think. That is true. We dress her up in the little lion outfit and we feed Coon to her. You have to put up a sign that says, "Do not pet ferocious creature." But she's pretty nice. Guilton ones are ridiculously hard to kill, and it took Zelrich at his prime using to kill Crimson Moon. Yeah, look, I have respect for Crimson Moon, but the other guys, I'm sorry, just because of, like, notes, where, like, all the dudes come in and they're just like, alright, take that, bam, 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 take this, a gun. And look, I get it, because I've looked in the notes. I get it, gun is crazy, I'm sure, but, like, it's still a little ridiculous. It's still a little bit ridiculous. It's like, take this, a gun. I also have no respect for the planets in Type Moon, because I don't like Gaia. Gaia's a bum. And then Gaia had to cry out for the other planets to come help them. You know what, Gaia? How about you do something? Oh, that's right. You can't do anything, because humans on top, buddy. Gaia sucks. Now, Alaya, that's our boy. Or girl. Homie? I don't know. But Alaya's our boy. I do want to see what Nasu is cooking with OC3 after this event. Sorry, you're not allowed to play the event. I haven't had chat up all stream. Puts up chat. Doesn't work. Why is it not working? Oh, man. Oh. Because of the chat settings. Give me that. Copy that. Now check this out. Yeah, you really thought you were funny? Nah, check this. I could never be caught lacking. Whoa, why is it not transparent anymore? No, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay, I like that. Where's my theme? I'm not doing the Fortnite one. You know, actually, we'll do the Fortnite one. Yeah, we could do the Fortnite one. We could do that one. That's funny. There we go. We could do the Fortnite one. Oh, do I have to... Do I have to, like, change the embed for it? I think I do. Come on, man. Lacking again. Shut up! Nah, it's whatever. Alright. You know what? Chat is working again. That's all that matters. Immediately lost interest. Just, you know what? It's up there. It's fine. It works. What did Todd Howard say that one time? He's like, it just works. It just works. Doesn't a lie also enslave humanity, kill humanity, basically weird roundabout way to save humanity? Look, a lie is why we have, like, you know, the counterforce and stuff, and I think Emiya's pretty cool. I think Emiya's a pretty cool guy. And is it working? It is working. Yeah. Why is it lagging, though? Why is it so far behind? YouTube smells! I love building up beef between my my Twitch and like YouTube audiences. I think that like occasionally I'm gonna start dropping a summoning video where I just do it on YouTube, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this away from Twitch. Those guys have been toxic lately, you know. And I could just further start building the animosity between the two platforms. Now, Twitch may be smaller, but they might be more powerful. But I don't know. YouTube's got the numbers. See, look at that. He cursed some raw for YouTube summons. Don't say that. That's mean. Don't say that. That's rude. Yeah, and that plan is pretty based. I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see a problem. You got a problem with that? What is Melusine drinking in that animation? Civil war about to break out? I hope so. Maybe one day, I'll just like sort people out in the Discord. I'll be like, alright, you can pick your role, Twitch or YouTube. And I'll just let people fight in the Discord. I also agree Emiya is sick though. See, exactly. Like, okay, if like the method might be like a little messed up, but end result was pretty cool, right? Bricks versus Glizzy. I don't know, who are the Glizzies? I like me a Glizzy, bro. I like me a mad Glizzy. You ever go to a game with the boys? Get yourself a big old Glizzy. See, yeah, he gets it. See, Twitch gets it. Alright, Twitch is definitely the Glizzies. Now, listen, he's drinking, I think, soy sauce. That... There's no way. No, there's no shot. There's no shot she's drinking soy sauce. Melusine, why are you being a weirdo? Why are you being weird? You like the Mad Glazers? Hey, whoa. Ain't nobody say nothing about Mad Glazers. I said Mad Glizzies. Whoa. Hey, hold up, pause. Hold on, man. I'm about glazing? Like, I'll have you know, I haven't had a glazed donut since I was a child. Although, I'm not gonna lie, there are times that I'm like, man, I miss getting Krispy Kreme as a kid. Or like going to those like Vietnamese... Did you ever notice that? That like every donut shop you ever went to as a kid was owned by like a Vietnamese couple? You ever notice that? It's not like a negative or anything like that. I mean, the donuts are absolute bomb. But it's just something that I always noticed, that like every donut shop that me and my dad would go to, there was like a nice Vietnamese couple working there. Then there was like always a Bible verse in the back. It was like really strange. And like not like, it can't be like Dunkin' Donuts or like an official place. It's just like a place called like Good Donuts or like Donut. You know, just stuff like that. There's always Indian dude. Alright, I'm gonna start a conspiracy right now. Because one guy said it was always like it was all white dudes for him. One guy said it's like Indian dudes. Other guys said it was all these like Chinese dudes. For me, it was always Vietnamese guys. So maybe okay, here's my conspiracy. So the entire Asian continent is conspiring against the United States, and they are sending over groups of donut workers to take over sections of different states and get a complete lock on the donut industry. What do y'all think? Kind of a cook for like conspiracy theories? What do y'all think? Notice no black or Hispanic people. Alex Jones is calling you right now. I would love to talk to Alex Jones. I think that'd be hilarious. I want to talk to like 2016 Alex Jones when he was like full manic though. Now he's kind of mellowed out a little bit. Although mellowing out a little bit for Alex Jones, like I don't know if that's really saying a whole lot. Groups of donut workers is kind of a wild statement by itself. Never cook again. You know what? Ban that guy immediately. No, I'm just playing. Define mellow. Yeah, that's why I had to correct myself and say, you know, but saying that Alex Jones is mellowed out is like, it's still like not very normal. Yeah, mellowed out after getting suited to oblivion. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe that did have a little bit to do with it. Steal his shoes, beat his legs with a hammer. The statement of kill this guy with hammers is like the funniest statement I've heard in like quite a while. That might be that might be a Coke is what it looks like. Because I thought it was like an energy drink or something that she was drinking. Because she's pretty much like the main looper I've been using. And so I see that animation a lot. And so I've just been wondering, what is she drinking? I honestly forgotten who's Alex Jones. He was the guy that was talking about the frogs being gay. Among like other conspiracy things. Like he would like, you know, interdimensional demons come into like what, steal your children or something? Something like that. Something bizarre. Just, if there's something that you've ever heard that's like really out of pocket, and I'm talking like really out of pocket, it probably came from Alex Jones. Like, let me see if I can look this up. Most wild things said by Alex Jones. Let's see. Don't give me all the serious ones. I want like, I want the funnier ones. Chemicals in the water are turning the frogs gay. I don't know who Robert Mueller is, but Robert Mueller is a demon. Okay, these are way too serious. I'm not saying those on stream. No, but we're like the funny ones. Where are the funny ones? Destroy the child. Yeah, he's the guy that went, destroy the child. Corrupt them all. And I was like, what is he talking about? Yeah, like, dude, Alex Jones is he's a wild character. I'm honestly surprised he's been able to not only stay around for as long as he is, but he kind of just has this place in, like, internet meme culture. But I guess when you reach that level of infamy, you kind of just get away with it, to be honest. Won't you fight the frogs? Crazy statements only. All right, can I continue? Did I get enough points? Is bro EP? I've been sleeping a little bit better, but it's been a like weird couple of like sleepless nights. I think it is honestly anxiety. This is gonna sound really weird, but since I'm gonna be going down to stay with my mom for like the next couple of months, I'm gonna bring my PC with me, and I'm kind of nervous bringing it because I'm like I still want to be able to stream and stuff while I'm down there helping out and whatnot. And I want to bring my PC with me, so I think I'm like literally just anxiety about like moving it. So I'm pretty sure it'll be all fine and it'll be all good. I mean, like my uncle down there is really good with tech and everything, so I know if something does happen, you know, I know that he'd be able to fix it. But it's just stressful. It's just stressful. Always scared of breaking something. Yeah, exactly. Like it's always just like, oh man, what if I hit a bump in the road? Because I'm gonna be driving. I'm gonna be driving down. I'm doing a little road trip. That just gave me reflexive anxiety. Yeah, but don't worry, because I was like, man, if I'm gonna be gone for like 4 months, I'm like, I don't want to take a 4-month break from streaming, because I can still do videos just fine. That wouldn't be a problem. But it would be an issue of like being able to stream, because if I bring my laptop, usually like when I go down to visit family and stuff, it's for shorter periods, and so I can get away with like bringing the laptop, and it's like, all right guys, I'm probably not going to stream for like another month because my laptop can't handle it. Like it can handle streaming tier lists and stuff, but it can't really handle playing FGO and streaming. But that's usually fine. But I'm like, if I'm gonna be gone for that long, I should probably try to bring the PC. But one of my friends was like, he's like, ah man, he's like, you know, tuck that bitch in, you know, cover some stuff around it so it's not like shaking and whatnot. And he's like, and don't drive like a maniac and you should be fine. I was like, all right, I'll do my best. But I'm pretty excited because it's going to be quite the long drive. So that does mean I get to visit a couple of different states, try out some of their foods, you know? I like trying out places that I don't normally get to go out to. I was going to try to do the drive in one day. My dad was like, you are not doing a 17-hour drive in one day. And I was like, no, I'll be fine. He's like, just get a hotel for a night. And I was like, okay. He was like, you know what, maybe you're right. And I was like, oh, maybe you're right, actually. He's like, maybe I shouldn't do it in one day. Maybe that is kind of like insane behavior on my part. With a big titty only FGO account? Dude, he's just like me for real. Big titty servants only? That's my kind of guy. He kicks one person in each state. Visit Washington State for fun. Alright, look, don't worry. One of these days, or one of these years, I'm gonna go to Anime Expo. I'm just trying to decide on what I want to cosplay as. And honestly, it's expensive to fly out and get a spot in LA. But when I do, I'll let everybody know. Could be next year. Next year's looking kind of solid. But I'm cycling through a couple of them. Like, I think I could do a really good Kirei one. I also thought it'd be, like, really funny to kind of get, like, super cut, right? And then do the, like, the Astolfo outfit. Like, the super... Oh, I don't want to call it that. let's call it the fruity Astolfo outfit, just because I think it'd be very funny. But then one of my friends brought it up to me, and he's like, okay, he's like, well, that would be very, very funny. And he's like, I don't know if you want to get canceled for, like, cross-dressing for comedy. And I was like, come on, man. And so I was like, okay, what if I did, like, a Morgan cosplay? And they're like, I think you'd still get canceled for that. I was like, man. All right. So I'm debating if I do something funny or if I just do the Kirei one. I'm like, I have no problems doing something completely out of pocket. Because that's hilarious. And you know what else that is? That's content. If you come to Chicago, DM me, then Zerk's like, wait a minute, I'm also in Chicago. Cosplaying Astolfos and cross-dressing. We're talking about the fruity outfits. I don't think y'all know which one I'm talking about. It's not the one from Apocrypha, it's a different outfit. Oh, actually, no, it is an official outfit now. It's the one he wore in Agartha. I was like, dude, that would be hilarious. My friend was like, I don't know if you want to do that. I'm like, I think I do. The monster can get canceled for everything. You see, that's also, I'm like, man, what am I not going to keep making FGO videos? Like, come on. Make a giant foam grail suit to wear and run from everyone who tries to get you? Wait, Astolfo is cross-dressing. Cosplaying him in said outfit is simply being faithful to the design. Alright, you know what? We earn another point for maybe doing that one. But it is, okay, it's just how I'm kind of feeling. It'll be closer to how I'm feeling for it. Just get buff enough so no one will stop you easy. That is why I started working out again. I was like, okay, I need to start like now if I want to get in the build for it to be funny. Is crazy. Yugioh Doman cosplay. I would like to do that, but that would mean I'd have to wear a wig because my hair is not that long. I also don't think I could play it up. I don't know if I could play up being Doman in public. So I'm pretty outgoing, but I don't know if I'm outgoing enough to be Doman. Doman's a very special little guy, you know. He's very interesting. I'll give him that. I don't know about that one. That'd be a little too crazy for me. Like a Doman wig sounds like a pain. No, I'd probably definitely just buy one. Or like order somebody to make it. Hey, don't say that about Doman. I like Doman. He's just a goofy little dude. People would run the minute he goes, Gotta make sure you don't put any ends in there, because apparently when he has the end in the middle of it, he's uncomfortable. And I gotta be on point 24/7. I think it'd be really funny is if you cosplayed as Doman, went to the FGO section, and they're just like, sorry, you're not allowed in here. We just don't trust you. You're cosplayed as Doman, not allowed. Now here's the thing. Here's the question, fellas. If I do the Morgan one, how all out do I have to go for that? Like, do we just do, like, the Ascension 1? Or do I have to go, like, Ascension 3, balls to the wall? Or, like, Ascension 4, balls to the wall? Would be cosplaying Ascension 1. Remind you. Yeah, I will tell you, I'll tell you for free, I'm not doing Ascension 1 on Remind you. I am not doing that. That would just be over. No, that is way too out of pocket. No, I'm not doing that. If you do Kira, oh dude, if I eat Kira, or if I do Kira, I'm definitely like gonna be bringing around a bowl of like spicy mapo tofu, which is really good for me because I like mapo tofu, and I really like spicy food. Now my body doesn't like spicy food, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. A goofy, gigantic dude. He is a goofy, gigantic lad. He's just a goofy little guy, you know? He's just a little dude. Just a guy. Okay, what's going on? What the heck did you just do to my servants? Alright, let's see what's up. If Cleopatra's in the party... Oh, I don't have Cleopatra. At the start of the first wave, have their HP drain, get the rejuvenating heat. You know what? I'm just gonna punch all these dudes. I'm just gonna... What if I just ignore what all this nonsense is? You know, Melusine, I didn't know you were chill like that. I didn't know you were cool like that. So you're hanging out? That was crazy. If I do Kira. Well, you know, it is 2024. Gotta be progressive. I would do Kira with the top sword of reversible so you could go between full priest, the third essential, final essential, grail corrupted if you pull the top down. See, I really just want to do the priest one. That's the one that I would do. I'll be doing the priest Kira, but man, that is definitely like we gotta get in the gym seriously, because that boy Kira is jacked, my dude. Like, oh man, we actually gotta get in the gym. I gotta become the gym for that one, dude. Like, there have been periods in my life where I've been, like, pretty well built, but not to that extent. Not to that extent, dude. Make the armor out of aluminum. I wish I was that talented, but I'm not talented enough to do that. What about Super Gil? I don't want to wear a wig. Cosplay Super Orion is literally 2 dudes put together. Like, if you look at Super Orion, you like look at his arms, it's literally like one buff dude's arm inside another buff dude's arm. It's crazy. Be both of the Dioscurry twins. I don't know about that one. Only 2 dudes? I'm talking about the way it's drawn. I don't even know if it's physically possible to pull off a Super Orion. I don't think one guy could get that jack. But yeah, like, if you literally, like, look at his arm, the way it's drawn, it's like, it's one dude's arm. And then they just drew another buff dude's arm around it as well. It's crazy. Astolfo's the only non-female I would roll for. My man. Dap me up. He knows ball. He knows. They knew exactly what they were doing. See, like, in Apocrypha, they make the joke that it's like, oh, well, you know, Astolfo's obviously a dude, right? But then in FGO, they're like, genderless. Who knows, man? So they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. 100,000% know what they're doing. It's crazy. Why am I being denied my 10,000 points? It doesn't count if I can't see it. It doesn't count. I was wearing my socks. We were both wearing socks, actually. And Agartha, the MC, is real interested in that question. Agartha's the only story chapter I haven't read. Just because I looked at it, I looked at the servants that were involved, and I was just not interested. What's up, Areshkiel? What's up, cutie? It's called Depressed Father for the Cosplay. This CQ pissed me off. This isn't the CQ, this is story fight. Or am I going into a boss fight and I just don't know it? Well, you know, if I'm wandering into a boss fight, you know, that's just on me. That's on me for wandering around being a goofy little lad. It's like 15 dudes. Define 15 dudes. Have you seen Fujimaru in the Shinjuku manga? Yeah, because people were losing their minds over it on Twitter, dude. Literally, what the? What is this uncanny background? What is going on back here? Dobra! Fat dub! Is just all the new servants? Is CL next? Oh. Hey, what's up, Tlalok? Goofy ass. Whoa! Got them dodges? Is it just gonna keep cycling through everybody? Okay, the boys. Yeah, Mordred! You know, I like Canis, but not like Mordred. Oh my goodness, Ruler Artoria! Literally was so excited about Ruler Artoria, I started dying. This is so distracting. That is very uncanny. Bro, missed the evade. Well, I mean, I can't do anything about it. Can't do anything about it. Might as well still take out the other two. One hit evade, fool. We'll take her out next turn. Not NP per turn. Look, Morgan would get angry if ZTL just hit his daughter. That might be true. Dude, UDK Vargas, I'm so sad I didn't get her. Not only is she really good, but she's really hot. There's just no easy way to say it. I love Durian Donna, by the way. Just actual schemer gooner character, bro. Kid Toki, my goat! I love that she just has a gun, bro. Alright, so all these other guys have these, like, crazy magic spells and everything. What do you have? Gun. That poor swimsuit top is fighting the hardest battle. Same thing for Passion Lip as well. Was that a literal llama? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Red Hair right now, but Red Hair is... He's got something going on. Dobro, let's go! The 6th magic, this gun. Alright, so I'm going to use Heaven's Field, the 3rd magic. What are you going to bring to the table? I bring the 6th magic, gun. Toki, you shouldn't be smoking. It's bad for your health. I always love fantasy settings where someone just pulls out an actual gun. Dude, that's why I love Kid Ichigo so much, dude. Everyone else is like, I love Kaneth being like, I made this hotel into this insane labyrinth. Every single floor is its own version of hell. And then Kid Ichigo says, yeah, check this out, bomb. And then just blows up the hotel. Kane, this is like, well, I have this super complex volume and hydrogyrum goo monster thing that can adapt to any situation. And then Kiritsuku says, yeah, but check this out. Gun. So funny. He's so funny, I love it. Remember watching High Card for the first time and all you see is these crazy shonen powered? Lead works where swords do not. Clock's good. Wow, Melusine. Even with the 2 NP buffs, you couldn't take out these 3 bozos over here. Come on, Melusine. The bullets are made of his ribs, so haters can't say he's not a mage. He's like, well, these are my origin bullets. It's still crazy to me that Kiritsuku blew his mom up. That was crazy. She's like, I'm gonna try to land the plane. Can you come help me out? He's like, oh, don't worry, I got a solution. Bazooka. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of like equally as excited for MHX Alter, the summer one, and then Tlaloc, as I am summer BB. Or I guess BB Dubai. I think that BB banner is just an absolute fat dub all around. That's just some cool dudes. Can't believe his mom died to bees! I just saw that. I got to the fight with Ryder and Fate Zero. Which fight with Ryder? Because if you're still watching it, I don't want to spoil it. Which fight with Ryder? Hopping in while taking... I'm not reading the rest of that. I'm not reading the rest of that. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not saying that. Oh my goodness, QP! They know exactly what I like. I mean, was that a risk zombie apocalypse and have the clock tower wipe out the city? Yeah, but it's still sad. Blew his mom up. Have you no soul, man? He blew up his mom. lightsaber using Excalibur than driving off on a motorcycle. Okay, that's what I thought. I didn't want to say any other the future ones because I was like, let me not spoil Fate Zero. Because individually, Fate Zero is my favorite Fate work. Just as its own like little series is my favorite little thing. Obviously, as a whole, FGO is my favorite. Like, I'm such a shill for the game. Okay, I did see yesterday that apparently something's gonna happen. Okay, game broke. I'm expecting something good because I saw like 50 people upload videos going like, oh my goodness, game broken. And if it's not actually that cool, then they're all bozos. Is that it? Dude, it's the moon cell. Nice. That it? Is that why like 50 billion people were like, oh my god, look, what is this? Bro. It's just okay, whatever. Okay. The moon cell is now racist. It is good clickbait? Alright, okay. Yeah, it might be good clickbait. But I didn't look at it. I was like, what is going on? I was like, okay, I guess I'll find that out tomorrow. So you have to finish part 2 as well to get the welfare. It says you'll get the welfare after finishing Ordeal Call 3. So yeah, you gotta be up to date. Which, unfortunately, I am not up to date over here. So that is something I'm gonna have to work on. I'm gonna have to bum rush through some of these things. Well, 125, but it's still at Lost Belt 2. Do they know? Are you gonna go all in for Dubsky BB? Probably. Like, considering, is that a penis? What is this? What, like, why is it shaped like this? I don't like that. Why is it a penis? Regardless if she's like a good support or not, it's like large. Like, unless she absolutely sucks. Like, unless she's like terrible. Now, even if she was, I want MHX Alter. And I want Tlaloc. So, yeah, I probably will be dropping on the banner. I'll probably be dropping on in, you know. You can expect a summon video on... Oh, what is it? It's dropping on the 28th, so that's Wednesday. Perfect. I streamed that day. Nice. That might be one of those things that even if it was a Tuesday, Thursday, where sometimes I don't stream, I probably still would stream. Just because I would want to get in on that. Okay, so we're caught up on the event. Let me see what the 90++ is like. The 90++ is... Oh my goodness, is it really? It's AIDS. My favorite. The 1 million HP enemy is Beowulf. Melusine does have power mod on him. You know, we ball. Y'all believe in Melusine? I believe in Melusine. I believe in her. I think she's got this in the bag. Then again, she is NP1, but you know what? We ball. How would you rate BB, the welfare BB in terms of usefulness? I think she's very useful. So much so that, like, when you had to use rare prisms to buy her, I was like, she's still very worth it. Like, still worth getting at NP5, because she's just a good servant to have. He just does a very good job of being a DPS while also like having some party support. But now she's free because we have the evocation stuff. She can't call herself the strongest for the rest of the event. The only thing that I'm worried about is that maybe, well, like even if she doesn't refund enough, I'm thinking we use Oberon's second skill and then she at least refunds 10% even afterwards. If not, fraud. Because I don't think she's going to get 80% on this. I think she's going to hit like 75. If she hits 80%, this makes my life a lot easier because we just plugs it in for the Oberon, and that's real easy. But we don't get that. Unfortunate. Simply unlucky. Ooh, 66. It's not very good. And this guy is not Earth. They're Sky. Well, that is really bad. Huh, that is... That is not good for BB. Not for Melusine. The face card is Buster, which is not super great. See, I want to pop Castoria's NP as well. Ibuki would have gotten 80%. Melusine, you're a fraud. She's trying her best. She's a new Oberon figurine they announced. Yeah, it was, well, okay, like, I did see that. Like, I saw, like, a couple of them they announced, but then they also dropped a Morgan one. And, as you know me, I got pretty preoccupied with that. I don't think okay, you know, I can see into the future right now. Melusine plus this crit is not going to kill this enemy. And then we're going to get all of our buffs removed by the dragon. Because they do, like, AoE buff removal. Oh my goodness, yeah, check this out. 2% is crazy. Oh my goodness, we didn't lose our buffs. But now the problem is... we're cooked! You just gotta do that, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I gotta go. Have a good night. You have a good night, man. I was like, man, I thought you were gonna get 75% Melusine. Come on, man. Come on, bruh. You gotta be doing a little bit better than that. Rare footage of this dragon not being I mean, exactly. Literally rare footage. I want to tell it's even a dragon. Oh, it's a dragon. Oh, believe you me. Thank God these things are dragons. I hate them. We get a little bit of that chip damage, right? Get a little bit of that chip damage. Very important that we get this chip damage in, right? Very, very important. Please don't kill Oberon. I need that guy. I need him. This is only up for a turn. All right, Melusine. I'm gonna need you to just get this guy. I'm gonna need you to get him. All right. I'm even gonna give you a command spell, which this feels a lot better because now we have the update where you can use your command spells. You get all 3 back at the end of the day instead of just 1 a day, which is really nice. Melusine, can you just, like, chunk this guy for, like, 300k or something? Watch us lose. Watch us lose the 90++ because Melusine couldn't kill him. No, Beowulf has both. He has, dragons and giants. Not even 300k. Wallahi, Melusine, come on, brother. It's not even worth it, man. It's not even worth it. Not worth. Melusine's just letting me down. Wait a minute. Wait. Well, okay, no, that power mod was down. Because Beowulf is Earth and Chaotic. So I was like, dude, she had double power mods. But I was like, okay, well, her first skill power mod was down. Okay, I'll be fair to her. Yeah, but now you get your command spells back every single day. You get all 3 of them. So it's not as bad. Berserk Toria where? Berserker Toria is also NP1. I'm still working on CL's skills. Otherwise, you could probably use her. Or CL. Yeah. Bummers of new accounts. You don't have gems. Well, anyway, made good progress today. We finished the event. I am going to have to go make some progress on the bleached earth stuff because I want to be able to do this. But that's going to require me to finish all this other nonsense. I have to do all these challenge quests again, man. Most of them aren't that bad, but man, some of them are annoying. Some of these are like super, super annoying. I'm using a 111 CL on this 90++. Real? Word? On God? Word? I guess she does have a 50% battery with the with the base, so I guess that does actually work. Koyan, where you at? Yeah, we don't need this, bro. We don't need this skill. Look at the bum skill. We don't need that. All right. Prism shop? Help me out. Ayo, Prism shop? Hook a brother up? Hook me up? Well, I had 0 prisms anyway. I still have my startup summon thing. I just don't know what I'm going to pick. Kind of want Bradamante, but I'm kind of just... I'm willing to hold it. I'm willing to hold it. Oh, I have rare prisms. All this garbage. All this rubbish. All this rubbish! I need those for gameplay reasons. I need that for gameplay reasons. It's very important that we pick those up. It's actually like mission critical that we have these. It's actually just mission critical. If we don't have these, we literally just lose. We won't be able to beat any more content, so we actually need those. But for the YouTube guys, not for the Twitch guys, for the YouTube guys, this is going to be where I have to say goodnight to you guys. So, YouTube lads, thank you for coming out. Thank you for being with us. I will catch you guys in tomorrow's daily video, and I'll also catch the YouTube lads on Monday for the next stream. Twitch, don't go anywhere.